What's up? Tony.
I'm Jerry. We're from Papa Roach.
If you're not in the now, you're in the nothing.
You guys are out on the Seether tour right now. How's that been going for you guys?
It's been going well.
Yeah, it's been great. We're good friends with those guys, and we've done a tour previous to this, but not just us. So the shows have been great. Most of them have been sold out, and they've just been super fun.
Hot, sweaty.
Nice. That's a rock show right there.
That's a full-on rock show.
Definitely. Yeah, I was doing a little research on YouTube. I was checking out the Germany show that I've seen up on there. And what was that like for you guys going over there playing in Germany for those fans over there?
The European fans are really good. Like, it's, I hate to say that they're better than the American crowds, but
They are.
they kind of are. They go off, and especially in those numbers where they just feed off the energy. It's just 90,000 people just bouncing all at the same time. It's pretty crazy.
Like Reading, crazy.
Rock'em Ring.
Rock Park.
Those are the German ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the last time we did that was like 90,000 people. We played like right at dusk, and it was just there was something crazy, insane in the air. It was awesome.
Yeah, nice. So with this current tour right now with Seether, what can the fans expect from the Papa Roach live show?
Well, we always bring the energy, but we're playing some new tracks off the new record, Fear, which is cool for us because play a lot of the same songs for years, and then you always look forward to that next record and throw a couple new ones in. So that's always fun to do.
Especially with it being such a kick-ass record too.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're excited about it, man, and seeing fans reacting pretty well to the new stuff so far. I mean, the record just came out last week, so that feels really good.
Yeah.
Looking out and seeing people singing new lyrics already, that's cool.
Yeah, and it's only been out just less than a week, basically.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this tour is cool because it's a pretty wide mix of styles between all the bands. Like, Islanders, they're pretty pounding, and then King are, how would you describe them?
I mean, they're like Clutch
And
Sabbath. Yeah, kind of more of the stoner rock thing.
And then,
but
Seether's got their thing, and they have great songs, and then we do our thing,
Yeah,
So
definitely. Oh yeah. Now with the new record coming out, was it difficult when you guys were putting your set list together? Man, you got so many new tracks to choose from. Was it difficult for you guys to sit down and pick the few that you wanted to do out on this tour?
Well, I mean, the obvious one was the single, Fix Everything Rise, so that's always something you put in. And then, I guess, with the other ones, well, Broken As Me is another song we're doing live, and that was kind of another track that got out, was put out a little bit before the record came out, so people kind of had a chance to hear those.
Absorb it.
Yeah, sooner than the actual record. So, but I mean, again, it goes down to feel too. Like, we want to make sure the songs we put in are right for the set, because we're doing 65 minutes, so we don't have a full
Papa Roach set.
Yeah, full headliner set. So we have to make sure it's
Papa Roach
the right
quality.
mix. Yeah.
Nice. Now with the new record, it's a little bit of a musical journey for Papa Roach, a little different than the normal Papa Roach stuff. What was it like going in and creating this whole new record for you guys? Was it refreshing to do something like that?
It was pretty scary because we didn't have any material going into the recording. We just basically flew by the seat of our pants and started writing when we got there. It took us about, I'd say, 5 days until we got a finished song.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about it was that the way they work is they kind of try and mix the song as they go, so you can hear the finished product. You know, whereas before it's you know, the case of record everything, and then at the end of the process it gets mixed. So a lot of times we would have to kind of trust that everything was going to sound good at the end, whereas this time it was just immediate, instant gratification, and all of our anxiety was put to rest. Once we got into that flow and kind of adapted to their setup and their workflow, it was smooth sailing after that.
Would you say it was a better experience for you guys doing it that way than previous records?
I don't know if it was necessarily better. It was just different. and sometimes that's better just because you learn things, and you know, that's kind of what every album recording is learning things. It's cool.
I actually was their process. Kevin and Kane Churko, they basically they do the drums last, which is the complete opposite of any recording, really. So I was able to kind of live with the songs, and usually when I record, Jacoby doesn't put vocals or lyrics to the song until the song is actually written. So
There are no vocals.
no vocals. So I've already got drum parts going to no vocals, just to the music. So I'm like, well, I don't know what he's going to do here or there. And this time I was like, I got to sit and really listen to the song with lyrics, vocals, everything. And
You got the whole picture.
I got the whole picture, and then I was last. So I went in last and just hammered out the drums.
Nice.
I really appreciated that experience, because it wasn't a guessing game, you know. I mean, the rhythms, guitar and bass rhythms are there, so kick patterns match that up, and then I can accent where the vocals are, and it was just a unique situation that I would actually love to do again that way.
Yeah,
Even I would propose that to any producer. If we worked with somebody else, I'd be like, can I just go last? You know.
It's funny because it was totally messing with you
It was messing with me.
the whole time, and you know, he was just kind of bummed out the whole process, and then finally, okay, now I get to do drums.
Now I get to play, yeah. You know, because a lot of it was just
Kind of got stir crazy sitting around, just not doing a whole lot.
Yeah, and
Yeah, because normally the drummer is like 5 days in the studio, get the stuff done, and then he's out.
Yeah.
He's done, you know. And they was like sitting around like,
yeah,
what am I doing?
yeah. Call me in a month.
Nice.
So it was cool.
Nice. Now, do you remember the first time you guys sit down and listen to the final mastered version of the album? What you thought?
We were all in different places.
Yeah.
We were all at home.
Nice.
So
I mean, the mixed version we probably
we heard
a
the
bunch in
mixed
studio.
version, but it was like, you know, we were all at home, and we don't live next door to each other, so it was kind of like listening to headphones, and then we get on a phone call and say, yeah, that's badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's talk a little bit about videos. Papa Roach is known for your guys' videos, and what plans do you have for videos?
We have one out for the first single, Base Everything in Rise, and Jacoby co-directed that video.
Wow.
And
Is that the first time he's done that?
it is the first time, and it came out great. It was, you know, kind of a Mad Max concept, because the album was so influenced by the desert and that kind of landscape. It was, you know, really only fitting that the video be in that same kind of landscape, and it was shot like, I didn't realize this at the time, but it was shot between Death Valley and Bakersfield.
Yeah.
And it was like Death Valley, Bakersfield, and what's the other one?
Mojave.
Mojave, yeah. So it's like all in that same area.
Born and raised Long
Just a-
Beach.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it was.
It's that pit.
Yeah.
That desert
that's-
pit of
yeah,
California.
exactly.
That's-
It was pretty dry, pretty gnarly landscape, and you know, it was cool because, you know, we all got creative input and, you know, we were tired and crispy burnt by the end of the day, but
windburn.
yeah.
Nice.
We did a photo shoot later that night, and it was just, you could see our faces are all red, and I'm like, damn, I forgot to put sunscreen on.
Nice.
So we're gonna do a new one.
We're gonna do a new one. We can't talk about what song
Yeah.
we're gonna do it for, but
Nice.
Jacoby's co-directing that one as well, and we're gonna do it in our hometown of Vacaville.
Yeah.
Nice. So
So
has he kind of caught the bug for getting behind the camera?
yeah, he's working with this company that did 3 videos for the last record cycle. So he's become part of that company. So he's into it. So that's like when he gets into something, it's
100%.
Yeah.
It's right there. Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about your guys' gear. Endorsement wise, what are you guys currently endorsing right now?
I've been Schecter guitars for 15 years now. Nothing's changed there. I have a new signature series
Nice.
coming out pretty soon. And as far as amps, I'm on the Axe FX. So it's consistent and
Mhm.
you know, there's a little bit of setup time, but once that's done, it's, you know, all I had to do is hit one button. That's all I want to do. I don't want to be tap dancing on
Yeah.
stage.
Nice. Signature guitar. How much input did you have in?
Oh, I kind of. I mean, it's not it's based on an older body style, but you know, I just basically told them what I needed, and we actually did 2 prototypes for different sort of styles, different takes on the same theme, and you know, I just chose the one that I like the best.
And when do you think that's going to be available for?
I'm hoping it'll be available in the next 3 or 4 months.
Nice.
They just had NAMM,
Yeah.
which is the big convention, so you know, I don't expect that it's going to happen too soon, but
I got some cool video footage from one of my staff of George Lynch
Oh, yeah?
shredding it.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Still got it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What about you, endorsement wise?
Yeah. I endorse Pearl drums. I've been with ProMark sticks since like '94. Sabian cymbals, Remo drum heads. I've got this new. They used to call them butt kickers, but you know, like the seats that shake.
Yeah.
Porter and Davies, they're a couple guys out of the UK that developed this crazy just system, and a bunch of my friends were using it. They're like, you gotta check it out. You'll never go back to like the butt kicker, and you know. So yeah, I've used it now for 2 years, about a year actually.
Nice.
And it's definitely a butt kicker.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
What about all the like social media sites and Twitters and Facebooks? How does that guy affect you guys? Do you guys get involved with that personally?
Yeah, we're into it. We're all up on it. He's
So
only
you're
on
not
Twitter.
hiring somebody to do it for you.
Well, we have
Also.
we have a company that handles our Papa Roach account.
Mm-hmm.
But we also get on there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, you know, they'll do the promotional posts, or, you know, it's like, you know, we got a new t-shirt coming out, or, you know, that kind of stuff.
New
But-
single coming out. New video,
Yeah,
that kind of stuff.
but we do get on there personally as well, and then we each have our own accounts that we handle too. So
Nice.
you know, we try not to be on it all day,
Yeah.
but we do interact with fans.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's an important thing, because
Yep.
they're the ones bringing the assets to the
That's right.
arenas,
That's right.
and buying the tickets. And,
Yeah.
Now, with a lot of stuff going digital now, do you guys see more sales digital as opposed to CD format now?
I think it's pretty even right now. We have seen a rise in vinyl sales, which is cool.
Yeah.
The vinyl LP comes with a download code where you can digitally download all the songs, so you can have them on your devices too. So that's a plus.
Yeah.
Plus, it's just cool to have it in that big format. You know,
Yeah.
just having that tangible thing, plus the fold-out
vinyl
poster and.
Is a whole different experience than listening to digital or CD.
I think a lot of people are kind of turning to that now. They're maybe inquisitive about it, and they're like getting record players and checking out the sound. And, plus the vinyl we put out is pretty sexy too.
Yeah.
Nice. See, I've always been a diehard vinyl guy.
Yeah.
And, you know, I still have my original 45 with Stick to Your Guns, Toast of the Town.
Cool.
Signed by the crew back in '81, and heat pen.
Yeah, dude.
And
I've got a box of 45s.
You know, I just the sound, just the cracks and the way the needle slides over it. And, you know, it's just a whole different experience.
I got a lot of records that skip actually.
Remember the days of putting the quarter on the needle?
Pennies, like 3 pennies or 4 pennies? Okay, cool. 3 pennies.
Yep.
Whatever the weight, you know, just try to get it to
where it
not
was,
skip.
Yeah, exactly. You know, those were the days, definitely. So, after the Seether tour, what's next for Papa Roach? You guys going to be doing festivals this summer?
Yeah, we're going to Australia for Soundwave, and that we'll be there for like 10 days, and then
10 days.
Then we fly from there to Paris. We do a show in Paris, and then we do a full UK tour. That'll be a month-long thing, and then in May we'll do festivals in the United States, Rocklahoma,
Rock on the Range,
Rockville,
Rockfest, Rock Your Mom,
Man.
Rock Your Dad. No.
Honestly, though, out of all of those, Rockfest, Kansas City, that is
sick.
my favorite festival.
They've all been
Johnny
coming.
Dare, man, that guy, me and him go way back to like the Z-Rock days.
Okay.
And AM.
Yeah.
And, you know, that guy knows how to put on a show. And
Yeah, we've played, 3 of them now?
yeah. I've been to every one of those.
And we were just like, whoa, where'd this festival come from?
Yeah.
So it's definitely
setting world records for single day attendance.
Yeah.
and
50, 60,000 people.
Yeah,
like,
it's insane.
That's the way they do it in Europe, really. I mean, it's they're capturing that, so that's really cool to us to see that can kind of flourish here too.
Yeah, they've taken the page out of the European festival book, and they're reinvigorating the culture around rock and roll, and that's like super important for obviously for bands like us. So then, and speaking of which, we're going to go back to Europe in June to do the festivals over there, and then after that, everything's kind of up in the air. But you know, we're hoping to get to South America, and we'll do another headlining tour in the States later on, like in the fall.
Nice. Yeah, I think what was it? Rock Am Ring. They moved it.
They moved
or Rock 'em Park.
Rock 'em Ring.
Yeah,
They took it away from the racetrack, which I'm pissed off about.
Yeah.
But
We'll see. I guess isn't it a new promoter?
no, it's same promoter. They just didn't have a different place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just kind of crazy when you have such an iconic event in that same area year after year, and then
Legendary racetrack.
Yeah,
we're
maybe
going to move it this year.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I'm sure they wouldn't move it unless they thought positively about it. I mean,
I think it was a necessity thing, but still.
Nice. Cool. Well, man, I think that covered just about everything.
Cool.
Definitely. Thanks for taking time out to chat with us today. And
yeah, thanks for having us.
I'm definitely stoked to hear the new stuff live.
Yeah.
You know, see Papa Roach more than a handful of times now. So,
more than 2 handfuls.
Yeah, exactly. 3. Exactly. So, yeah, but Kiss 476 times. I've seen Kiss.
Oh shit.
Motley Crue.
He might have something on.
Oh man, we got a friend that we just met.
I've known Gene for over 20 years, and I got pictures of me holding Nick and Sophie when they were babies.
Oh wow,
and,
that's
it was
crazy.
like I went to Australia with him, and he invited me, so I got his boot.
Oh, right.
He's like, man, no one's ever got my boot tattooed.
Really?
And they've got like
Not just the boot.
just the boot. Yeah, you know they've got him in makeup wearing the boot, but I just got the boot, and you know, I'm in the history book
Oh, really?
because of that. So yeah,
Nice.
it's kind of crazy, but
Dude,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I was such a huge fan when I was a kid.
yeah, that's 1977. My mom took me to see him in Long Beach Arena.
Wow.
Yeah.
79.
I was hooked. That one live show, that's
Yeah.
what rock and roll was my life.
Yeah.
And
That's crazy.
you know, hanging out, not old enough to get into the whiskey, and you know, dude who was at the door would always prop it open. You know, hearing Motley playing there,
Yeah.
there were nobodies.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's crazy.
you know, I'm actually going to go to December 30th and 31st. Last two shows
I
ever.
put in for my spot.
Nice.
So,
Yeah, Nikki already gave me a laminate.
oh, cool.
So yeah, it's pretty crazy. So I'm stoked.
Nice.
I'm gonna take BJ. She's gonna go. And
It's weird, man. It's weird to think like a band's just gonna stop. Like,
Yeah.
But it, you know, I respect them for it though. I think that's a cool thing. It's like, you know what? We're not gonna keep doing it and running ourselves into the ground. I think it's respectable.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody's ever done that. I don't think.
I mean,
Well, I mean,
Kiss-
people stop, but
Kiss and the
nobody's ever.
Scorpions have did that, but I mean they've came back.
Yeah.
And like Scorpions are getting ready to go on tour again this summer.
Yeah, I mean, how many farewell tours can you do? But you know, like
Yeah.
Motley's just like, this is it. We're doing it. This is,
You know?
and it's weird, but it's cool. I think it's.
Yeah, definitely. You know, and it's definitely kind of cool when they can sit back and say, "Hey, we've accomplished
Yeah,
everything.
we've done it. That's
There's
awesome.
nothing else we need to do."
Yeah.
And open the door for the new bands
Yeah.
coming out.
Right.
You know,
That's right. They got to make way because
That's right.
we got to get out of that slot so we can.
you guys are going to be the next Motley. You know, the next 25 years from now, Papa Roach doing the final farewell tour.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like, all right, where's my drums?
All electric. You just push with your fingers. This button.
I was to do the body pad.
Oh yeah, there you go. Nice.
Electronics.
Nice. Cool. All right,
Right.
man. Definitely. Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah.
Can we grab a
See
couple
you.
shots?